All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. Double honors to the apostle elders, a great millstone who rule well. And salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. Once again, it's the brother Shathia from the Chicago camp, coming back to you what I hope is another quick and edifying sit down. And if you haven't seen in the news, all right, you have this Illinois judge. Her name is Sharon something. Can't remember her last name. But nonetheless, all right, this chick just passed a bill saying that it was okay for illegals to now own firearms. Like they have the right to have firearms. Which this just goes to show the chaos of America, because you got all these police officers in these tactical teams who we know are planting guns in Jake neighborhoods, but nonetheless you got all these tactical teams who are running these operations to catch people with illegal guns, and now you have a judge that's going to allow for illegals to have guns legally. I mean, make that make sense. You know, this is why the scripture talks about woe to them that decree unrighteous decrees and right grievousness which they have prescribed. Because it doesn't make sense that you can have people who are legal have one slip up in their criminal record and now they can't get a gun. You got guys who maybe don't have anything on record getting illegal guns and they get busted and it's okay. Or they go to jail for a long period of time. But then you have a situation where you have illegals coming in and the judge just says, you know what? Yeah, they got the right to defend themselves too. They should be able to carry guns. All right, and we know what this is all about. As spoken of in Corinthians, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. We all know what this is about. This is all to make Northern Kingdom Jake, okay, the face of hatred and animosity. Because everything this country is denying to the people and citizens of this country who were born here and try to live life by the law to the best of their abilities, they're getting the short end of the stick, while people who are fresh in the USA for about a good 10 minutes, they get all the benefits in the world. And this is all just orchestrated to cause chaos. That's all it is. That's all it is, to just cause chaos, to get this 2 Ezra 15 and 16 popping off, where it talks about how a man shall have no pity on his neighbor, but will spoil his goods. Because you got to remember, at the rate that this economy is collapsing, and just the overall mentality of people in the United States, this is just something that's just going to continue to push people to the breaking point. All right. And on a side note, have you noticed that when Bad Uncle Esau wants these unrighteous decrees to get passed, guess who's always passing it? The nigger woman, Eve. Eve is always in the place to pass an unrighteous decree or stick up for her daddy. All right, and once again, living up to the playbook, it's an Eve who passed this law. All right, and that's okay, because the scripture said, though hand join hand, they shall not go unpunished. All right, just like in the garden, she made a pact with the devil then. Hey, she's maintaining that deal to this day. All right. And that's why when the Lord truly takes off the restraints, hey, that's why it's not going to be any mercy for Eve. She has a gruesome death coming because she's made a pact with the devil, and everybody sees it. Okay, as the scripture clearly tells us, never trust thine enemy. As iron rusted, so to his wickedness. All right. Who can pity a charmer that's bitten by a snake? Nobody's going to have mercy on Eve because the whole world is starting to see that she is the pit bull, the guard dog, the faithful servant of bad Uncle Esau. But you know, that's all I want to say on that. Like I said, that last part with Eve is just a side note. But the main thing is, all this is going to do is cause more chaos, because when these immigrants start getting evicted out of these homes and they ain't got nowhere to go, but they can carry a gun legally, hey, it's going to be a wrap. So that's all I want to say on this. Sorry I couldn't get my scriptures. I'm kind of in transit, but nonetheless, I hope you all were edified. Until the next time, we're going to say shalom.